How's it going, everyone? This is Kiba Curtis back with some more Smoking with Jay. Of course, I'm still at work. And Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve and I'm working. Well, it just became Christmas Eve. I do work tonight. So Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, and I do work Christmas Day, the night of Christmas Day, and then the day after Christmas is when I work into, because I'm graveyard. Today I am trying a backwoods dark and stout cigar. It is made the way the cowboys made it. Oh man, it tastes good. It smells good. Well, it smelled good, and then I lit it up and it tastes good. I got smoke in my eye, as you saw. It's not wanting to ash at the moment, but that's fine. It's a really good tasting cigar. I really actually suggest this for it being a backwoods, which is barely above like a Splitterello or a Swisher Sweet. But for it being such a cheap ass cigar, I spent $1 on this. It was one cigar in a pack, in a little packaging, and it was $1. I'm about to go spend $4.40 for 5 of them, because these are actually really good. And even when I accidentally inhale, it's not really rough. Now, the only thing you're going to have to worry about is getting the loose bits of tobacco in your mouth. But if you're very careful when pulling out the tobacco, the loose tobacco on the end that goes in your mouth, you won't loosen the tobacco that's still in that tip, and you will have a great moment with the cigar. Make love to it with your mouth. That's exactly what I'm saying. I accidentally breathed in the smoke coming off the tip of the cigar. Don't do that. That's... So, yeah, this cigar is very, very nice. Again, Backwoods is the one who make it, and it's called Dark and Stout. It's a limited time offer right now, so I don't know if they'll bring it back once it's gone, but you should be able to find it at some smoke shops. If you're here in Washington and you happen to be in the Tacoma area, Milton, Federal Way, come on down to 5 Milton area. We here at Red Wolf have it for a limited time offer. I don't know about other smoke shops, but you might, if you can't find it, and you're gonna have to go to a tribal smoke shop. Honestly, I don't think a smoke shop's gonna have it unless you go to like a tribal one, because I definitely know gas stations won't have this shit. You have to go to an actual smoke shop. And even then, it should be a tribal smoke shop for the best luck. It's an interesting aftertaste. It's not bad. Different. I believe the dark inside. I don't have the package on me. I threw it away, which was stupid. But while I was, when I first lit it up, I was like, why am I not doing a smoking video with this? It actually is really good. It's not shit. But I do believe it's made with bourbon or whiskey. It's got a liquor taste to it, which is nice. And, or maybe it was chocolate. Fuck, I can't remember. And I can't really taste much because I've smoked for so long, so I can't really differentiate the taste when I'm smoking something that's got a flavor to it, unless it's like unless it's very fucking obvious on the package, like you're smoking a grape swisher or something like that. I can't really tell, unless it's plainly obvious. Like there's the Backwoods honey bourbon, which is honey and bourbon, obviously. But I haven't tried those. But again, that'd be something obvious, so where if I did smoke it, I would know. I did get over the cough I was having. It was bronchitis, obviously, otherwise the meds wouldn't have helped. But I don't think the bronchitis came from me being sick and being a smoker. I think the reason I got that bronchitis is my immune system was dropping rapidly from the fact that I have mold in my apartment. Now that's enough about that. You probably want to hear more about the cigar. That's why you're on this smoking video. It's a decent size. I have fat fingers, of course, so the size might actually be off if you just look at it in comparison to how I'm holding it. It's not a fat round cigar like businessmen and old cartoons smoke, but it's a cowboy cigar. And it tastes really good. I like the cowboy cigars, actually. The handcrafted cigars, I really like them. Loose tobacco on both ends, flavored a little bit. There was the Outlaws I had in the last video. These are actually better than the Outlaws. I don't think I'll ever touch the Outlaws again, even though the Outlaws do look cool. If it looks good, if it looks cool, I'll smoke it. I have tried a clove cigar before. That was disgusting. Never, ever try a clove cigar. Unless you're into unless you're into smoking something that tastes like a shit ton of herbs put together. I am wondering what a hemp cigar would taste like. That'd be an that'd be a very interesting cigar. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, so it is technically Christmas Eve, yes. It's also payday for me, even though it's not Friday. It's technically now Wednesday, and I got paid early, and I got paid a lot, which is nice. So I was like, fuck it, I have enough money for rent, might as well buy this $1 cigar. And I probably will buy the 440 pack, which has 5 of them in it. Prices may differ depending on where you are. I'm sorry. I'm drinking Dr. Dynamite again. Always bring an off-brand of Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper to work when for lunch. Unless I'm out of Mountain Dew, then I bring cola and Dr. Pepper. But I always drink the non-Dr. Pepper first while I'm working, and then when it's time for me to sit around and guard the perimeter, I drink the off-brand of Dr. Pepper with the food I brought. Tonight I brought chicken breast, and I also brought some enchiladas, which those will be nice. And once I'm done with this, I might wait another hour, just because I don't have to open the store till 5, and I'd rather interrupt myself by smoking, apparently. No, I'd rather eat relatively close to when I have to open the store, so when I have to deal with customers, I don't start getting hungry, because when I get hungry and have to deal with people, I kind of just want to sit there and tell them to go away. Which is why I've been bringing multiple meals to work. Like, what was it? Last night I brought 2 sandwiches. The night before, or the night I worked before, the last time I worked before last night, instead of the sandwiches, I brought 2 cup of noodles. I just bring 2 meals because I know I'm going to get hungry twice. This cigar is really good. Like, oh my god. It's like sex in your mouth. Messy, messy sex in your mouth. The good kind. The good kind of messy. For those of you who are just watching this video because I haven't been uploading any videos recently, that is because I'm having trouble with my roommate. He's decided to move out, but he cannot get off the lease unless me and the third roommate who moved out after a month of moving in, who's still on the lease, all 3 of us have to sign it to release one person from the lease. So, if they both want off the lease, I gotta sign it off. And I don't feel like signing off until I get paid for the amount of rent I have been paying for. Now, one roommate owes about 350 times 4, and that was the one who moved out in the first month. After the first month, the second roommate owes about, I'm gonna round it up to 400 even. People owe me money. It's nice. Actually, what's nice is they owe me money that I could do without it. Now, if I needed them to pay me, that would be stressful. But I can pay my month. I can pay my entire rent this month by myself. It's $1,000, and I can pay it. It's awesome. But they owe me money, and I can afford it by myself. So it's just nice to know that I can afford it if need be. But at the same time, if I can get money from them, I can save my money. I'm also owed money. I'm not mafia. I swear. People don't just owe me Monday. People don't just owe me a Monday off. People don't just owe me money. I've been wronged, of course. That's why they owe me. Or it's part of the lease agreement. But the one I've been wronged for, well, that person owes me $1,500. And I make stack interest, depending on how I feel and what I can get in small claims court. God damn it. I have to pass gas, and I know it will be really loud, and the video will pick it up. If you heard that, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm just really glad that tonight at work I didn't have a lot to do before my security detail, because then I would have had to do all that for a while, sat around for maybe, I would have had to do that, and then because I'm in aching pain, because I'm in aching and because of my arthritis, it would have taken me a while. Then I would have got down here, ate really fast, had to go cashier, and I don't know the new system. It just came in today while I was sleeping, and now I'm here, and they're like, hey, we got a new system. It came in. It was supposed to be in yesterday, and I'm like, no one's trained me on it. So I got to deal with that. But I think I should be okay. The only thing I'm going to be worried about is when it's time for me to close out my register. Luckily, I only have to cashier for 2 hours. So, a little bit of heavy lifting, a lot more of interrupting myself with this delicious cigar, but a little bit of heavy lifting, a security detail, and then 2 hours of cashiering. That's what my job consists of, and it's the best job ever. Because I get to smoke inside. If I didn't get to smoke inside, it'd be a very, very upsetting job. I'd have to walk outside in the rain because it won't snow. I'd rather it be snowing when I smoke than raining. But yeah. Easy job. Get to smoke inside. No complaints. Get paid fine too. $10.50 an hour. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I used to get paid $9.50 an hour on graveyard and minimum wage on days that weren't graveyard, which is when I would cover. Can't cover now, I'd go into overtime, which I would not mind, but they don't like overtime here. But yeah, so got a pay raise, and it's treating me nice. This is becoming a long video of me smoking the cigar, because cigars take a while. I really want a sip of my drink, but unfortunately with the new systems coming in, things are kind of cluttered, so I have nowhere to put down the phone to keep recording while I'm taking a sip. But the cigar is good, so that's a plus. Yeah, I tried recording a video, and you've probably seen it. It's that 15-minute long Skyrim video, and I'm sorry for that. Probably not even 15, probably only like 14. I'm sorry for that. I was gonna go back in and record more, but I had to go to sleep to get some sleep before work, and I just never got enough time to record. So that's unfortunate, but you do what you can, especially as a YouTuber whose job can't quite be YouTube by itself yet. Now, once I can get paid from YouTube and I can live off of it, that'd be great. But until then, I will be doing YouTube videos in my spare time, even if that means I stay up an hour or two early, an hour or two extra in the day before going to sleep. I'll make sure to be getting some videos out during the week. I hate that I can't do as much as I'd like. Because honestly, if I didn't have to work for a living, if I could just do YouTube, I'd probably have 2 videos out a day, maybe even 3. As it is, I maybe get out. Depending on how the week goes, I maybe get 1 or 2 out a week to none a week. But I promise to at least get 1 to 2 videos out a week. At least 1. And at most, more. I'd like to get more out. But right now, with my roommate moving out, and me being worried about what kind of shit he'll do when I'm not home, I gotta be really, really careful. And it's just preoccupying me. Now this cigar is actually almost done, which is nice, because my phone's about to die, because I've been sitting here watching YouTube at work. There's not much to do here at night. I go out and check to make sure no one's on the property every half an hour, so I do a perimeter check, and that's just the only really thing I have to do. So I'll pause my video, go do a perimeter check, keep watching it when I get back in. It's just boring, but boring is good. Boring is good when you're security. You don't want exciting. Cicating? I don't even know what cicating is. What is that, a cicada? That's exciting? I don't know, but you don't want exciting. Exciting means you have to go into situations that may not be safe, and I don't want to do that. I'm not in the best shape, physically. If I wasn't in pain 24/7, I probably could drop anyone who tried to start something with me at night here at work. But as it is, being in pain, depending on the level of pain at night, I might get my ass kicked. And that just would not be great, because I'd get my ass kicked and they'd walk in, steal shit, and it wouldn't be good. As it is, I need to make another doctor's appointment. I think I had a mini heart attack yesterday. Which is just lovely, because, you know, mini heart attacks, those are the fun ones. At least I think it was a mini heart attack. I really don't know. If anyone watches this and they have experienced a heart attack or know a lot of information on heart attacks, because please do not tell me to look it up online. That shit just makes you think you're dying. I breathed in the smoke that was coming off the end. It's horrible. Don't do that. As I was saying, please let me know, because what happened was, I was walking, I lit up a cigarette, my chest started hurting, then my left shoulder and biceps started to hurt, and I had to sit down for a few seconds until the pain went away. I can't remember if I had any breathing problems, but I do know that it was hurting really bad, and I started to get a little dizzy. But, I mean, this shit's happened before. When and they said there was nothing going on, so I don't know. Is it possible for someone to have an extremely well heart that's being slowly poisoned or something? I don't know. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the cigar, because that's why most people are clicking on this video. This is not a vlog, this is a cigar. This is a smoking video. And for those, again, who want to smoke in quiet, I will give you a minute of me quietly smoking. Starting at 23 minutes. There's a minute. I think I might put it out after a few more pauses. Might be tasting bad. It might just be I've been smoking the entire thing. When I started the video is when it hadn't been lit up for too much. I had kind of just prepared it to be smoked, so it was still at like 99% of its length, so it's a good portion of a cigar. It's not super long, which I have smoked a Splitterello Extendo before, and that was ridiculously long. It was like 12 inches. No. Maybe. No. I'm bad with measurement, apparently. It's 12 inches. I don't think it's that long, but I could be wrong. I think it might. I don't know. I don't know. Really bad. Yeah, it's got to be longer than a foot. Yeah, it was longer than a foot. No, it was a foot. It was 12 inches. Yeah, it was 12 inches. I'm stupid. And unfortunately for me to measure how long a cigar was, I had to think about the average penis size of a man. I was like, wait a minute. That was a foot, and the average penis size of a man is 3 or 4 inches, then it's got to be longer than, or it can't be longer than a foot. So yeah, it was 12 inches long. It was a 12-inch cigar. That is a big fucking cigar. Oh god, I want to spit now. Yeah, the cigar's done. Maybe not. I'm running out of room to hold it though, so I think 1 puff, 2 puffs, it's done. Well, I hope you all enjoyed smoking with me. I'm going to put this out. I have ash in my crotch. That's lovely. Yeah. Right there behind me, that red box is a cigar box. And I've been thinking about asking the person who does wholesale sales here about buying a box of cigars, but I think I might want to wait until I have a decent amount of money before I start buying ridiculous things like that. Anyway, I'm going to put out the cigar, and I hope you all had a good one. Meet me back in the next video of smoking with Jay, or meet me back in the next video of whatever I make. I just got the 15% or the 5% battery life on my phone, so take it easy, guys. See you later. Keep Curtis signing out.